powerful session. Now I am going to introduce a very, very powerful trainer. He had come all the way from Nagpur. He is the All India Organizing Secretary of Bharatiya Shikshan Mandal. He had completed his LLB in 1990 and he had been in social service for the last 23 years, and he is holding a Guinness Book record for mass Surya Namaskar for 16,000 and 20,000 students తో సూర్య నమస్కారం చేయించి గిన్నెస్ బుక్ రికార్డ్ హోల్డ్ చేశారు. అండ్ చాలా వర్క్ షాప్స్ చేశారు, చాలా మంది స్టూడెంట్స్ ని మోటివేట్ చేశారు. అండ్ హీ ఈస్ ఆల్సో అసోసియేటెడ్ విత్ వివేకానంద ఇంటర్నేషనల్ ఫౌండేషన్, అండ్ he is none other than the Mukul sir from Nagpur. Let us invite him with a thunder of applause. He is the most vibrating, powerful, enthralling and exciting and enthusiastic trainer. I request Mukul garu, and I invite a cute girl to hand over a bouquet to Mr. Mukul garu. As a token of love and honor and respect, a small token of love from a girl. Thank you very much, sir. I wish you a very great session. Please keep pin drop silence. Sir, ipudu beautiful session. Who am I ane topic మీద మాట్లాడబోతున్నారు. Thank you very much.
Om. I will need a chair. Oh, it's all. Organizers of Impact and ye the children of Bharat Mata, sisters and brothers. So before we start the session, I want to make it very clear with what relation I am going to talk to you. So I addressed you as sisters and brothers, and not only addressed you as sisters and brothers, I have also explained to you why I am your brother. I consider myself to be very, very, very fortunate. To be fortunate to be born in Bharat. I consider this mother land of mine as Bharat Mata. This is Bharat Mata for me. For those who consider this motherland as Bharat Mata, our mother is same, so we are Sodara, Sodari. We are the sisters and brothers. That is the relationship with which I am going to talk to you. I have titled my session with the same title which you are dancing now. The song was saying, who are you? My session is, who am I? I just want to reverse the question. So, we'll start with an experience. Rather than asking others, who are you? I am going to make you ask, who am I? So we'll start this session with an experience. I want all of you to experience your own self. And we'll do it with a very small exercise. I am going to ask you to do two difficult things in life. Number one is, I am going to ask you to sit erect on a chair. It is very difficult to sit erect on a chair. But please try to keep your spinal cord erect. Okay? Try to be erect. That is number one. The second exercise I am going to ask you is more difficult. I think it is the most difficult thing in the world to do. I am going to ask you to close your eyes Look how difficult it is. Many of you have not yet done it. Please close your eyes. Those of you who do not know how to close their eyes, I will teach them. Put your upper eyelids on the lower eyelids. Eyes will close. Very good. Now you know how to close the eyes. Beautiful. All of you have closed your eyes. Rather than looking out, let us look inside. Number 1, observe your breathing. Keep your eyes closed and observe your breathing. I already said it's a very difficult thing to keep our eyes closed. Even for 2 minutes, couple of minutes, keeping eyes closed is most difficult, because we can face the world but we cannot face our own selves. Let us face our own selves for a couple of minutes before we start this session. Sit erect, close your eyes and watch your breathing. Simple act of inhalation and exhalation. Feel the touch of air inside your nostrils. Feel the inhalation when the air enters into your nostril, through your throat, enters your lungs. Feel the whole way down. And feel the touch of air when it comes out. Feel the difference. Inhalation, the cool air goes in. Exhalation, the warm air comes out. Feel the temperature difference. Just keep your eyes closed and observe your breathing for a couple of minutes. Then we'll add one more exercise to calm down our mind and make it capable to understand ourselves. Very simple. When you exhale, inhale deeply, and when you throw the air out through your nostrils, we'll chant Om. First, listen to me. Keep your eyes closed and ears open. And listen to me. How to scientifically chant Omkara, Om, Pranava. It has got 3 sounds, A, U and Ma. All 3 sounds have to be chanted. Just listen once. I will do it once, you listen. Keep your eyes closed and listen carefully. And then we will do it together 3 times. First time only I will do, you only listen. Don't chant. Listen carefully. Now we will do it together 3 times. Inhale deeply, and while exhaling start chanting Omkara. Do it loudly 3 times. Feel the vibrations. Deep within, feel the vibrations of Omkara spreading all your body and outside. In this beautiful auditorium named after Bhakta Ramadasa, the vibrations of Omkara spreading all over. In the auditorium, outside it, all over Khammam, having their own impact, the vibrations having their own impact, spreading all over. Keep your eyes closed and just rub your palms on each other. Gently rub your palms on each other. Feel the warmth. Feel the heat between your palms. Put your hands together and rub them. Keep your eyes closed. And now gently, very gently keep your palms on your eyes. Not the fingers, but the palms. Just gently put them there. Do not rub. Do not press. Just gently put your palms on your eyes. Feel the energy enter your eyes. Slowly caress your face and put your arms down. And very slowly, like slow motion on television, very slowly open your eyes. Feel the light that enters and smile at first sight. Thank you very much. Very simple experience. The last thing that you must have done before coming to this session impact today in the morning or every day when you go to the college, just try to remember what is the last thing that you do. The last thing before getting out of your room, getting out of your home, the last thing that you do. Even sometimes when you put on your shoes or chappals, you remember, oh, I have forgotten. You rush inside, do it and come out. And the young ones, those who are younger here, they do it multiple times, whole day. Not only in the house, not only while coming out of the home, even on the road. A bike is standing, you will do it there. Nowadays, on the offices and the very different kinds of, there are glasses and those glasses are tinted, black glasses. We do not know the person sitting inside is looking at you. You cannot see inside. From inside they can see you. But even then, standing before that glass, you do something. What is the last thing you did before coming here, before going anywhere? What was it? Watching a mirror, isn't it? And you do it many times. Wherever you get a chance, you look at a mirror. What are you looking at? Looking at the mirror, what are you looking at? You are looking at your own image, isn't it? And why do you look into the mirror before getting out of the house? You want to see everything is okay, isn't it? So the silent question before the mirror is everything okay? Isn't it? That is the question. So let us ask that question, not without, but within today. So you have got a pad and pen. You can write. You can write. Okay. If you don't have pad and pen, you must be having smartphones. If you don't have smartphones, you may be having some phones. So okay, you can write in that phone in the message box. Don't send it to anybody, but you can write. I am going to ask you few questions. You have to write the answers to the questions. Don't write the questions. Write the answers. Okay. These questions are about you. So you cannot be wrong. So 100% marks guaranteed. These are questions about you. Whatever you write is right. Whatever you write is right. So you are getting 100% marks in this examination. Very simple examination. I am going to ask you few questions. Write the answer. Question number 1. Write the answer that comes to you first. First thing that comes to your mind, write it down. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it. It is a mirror, your own mirror. We are going to find our own image through these questions. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay. Question number 1. Question number 1. The question you are asking, dancing here. Who are you? Write the answer. Who are you is the first question. Question number 2. I said I am not going to give you much time. First thing that comes to your mind. Question number 2. Write your name. Question number 1 was who are you? Question number 2 is write your name. Question number 3. Write the name of 3 previous generation. Your father, grandfather, great-grandfather, great-great-grandfather. If you don't know, write the names till the generation you know. You know your father's name, write that. Your grandfather's name, write that. If you know your great-grandfather's name, write that. And if you know your great-great-grandfather's name, write that. Why I went 3 generations previous to your father is because that is the time when Swami Vivekananda was alive. Your great-great-grandfather was alive during the time of Swami Vivekananda. That's why I have asked you to write the name of these 3 generations. Father, grandfather. Father is your generation. You are born out of your father. Behind that 3 generation, grandfather, great-grandfather, great-great-grandfather. Okay, that was question number 3. Question number 4. Write the name of 3 revolutionary freedom fighters. Write name of 3 revolutionary freedom fighters. Question number 4. 3 revolutionary freedom fighters. Revolutionary, Krantikari freedom fighters. Question number 5, isn't it? Question number 5. Write the name of the book you like the most and the name of the author. Name of the book and the author. The book that you like. That is question number 5. Question number 6. Question number 6. Now this is opinion. Very simple question. What is in your opinion? Now you have to tell your opinion about yourself. Do you think that you are beautiful? Do you consider yourself beautiful? Yes or no? Question number 7. Do you consider yourself soft spoken? Do you consider yourself soft spoken? Question number 8. The color that you like the most. Question number 9. Write 2 qualities that you will want to get rid of. 2 bad qualities that you will want to get rid of. 2 bad qualities. Priority 1, priority 2. These 2 I will want to get off. That is question number 9. Question number 10 is a googly. So listen carefully. Listen carefully. Question number 10 and the last question. If given choice, tomorrow Brahmadeva, Brahmaji comes to you. The God Almighty comes to you and gives you a choice. What is the choice? Will you choose this Janma, this birth of yours, whatever you are? If given choice, will you choose this birth again in the next Janma? Will you want to be the same person in next Janma? Yes or no? Write the answer to the 10th question. You have written the answers? Now we will start with question number 3, which is most important. Those of who could write name of father, raise your hand. You know your name of your father. Very good. Everybody does that. Grandfather. Almost everybody. Almost. Few do not know. One step backward. Great grandfather. Okay. Third generation. And the fourth generation, 3 generation back to your father, great grandfather. Only a few. Very good. Only a few. And if you go one step back, I think nil. Okay. 5th generation will draw nil. 5th generation is 150 years before this. Now you have written names of 3 revolutionary freedom fighters. Many of you must have written Bhagat Singh. I know it's most popular. So Bhagat Singh will come. Your great grandfather was alive when Bhagat Singh was there. Many of you do not name of your great grandfather but know the name of Bhagat Singh. Your great grandfather was alive when Swami Vivekananda was there. You do not know the name of your great grandfather but you know the name of. You go to Chhatrapati Shivaji. Your 15th generation was alive. Go back to 15th generation, 400 years. Your 15th generation was alive. No one of us know the name of our 15th generation, but all of us know the name of Shivaji. I can go on and on and on. I am asking you a question. Why? You do not know the name of that person whose blood is running through your veins. You carry the DNA of your great grandfather, you do not know the name. But you know the name of Swami Vivekananda. Why? Why do you know the name of Swami Vivekananda, Shivaji, Bhagat Singh, Rana Pratap, Mirabai, Bhakta Ramdas? And we can go back 1000 years. This year is the 1000th millennium anniversary, 1000th anniversary of Raja Chola Rajeshwara. This is the 900th birth anniversary of Bhaskaracharya, the great mathematician. Bhaskaracharya Dvitiya. Your 30th generation, 30th generation was alive at the time of Bhaskaracharya. Maybe your great 30th great grandfather was Bhaskaracharya itself, you don't know. But you know about Bhaskaracharya. You have heard the name of Bhaskaracharya. You have heard name of Shri Krishna. 5116 years have passed. 7,000 years to Rama. I can go on and on and on. I am not going to give you a count of generations. I am asking you the question, why? Your family is very dear to you, but you do not remember your family, but you remember these great men. What is the difference? That is the question. This is the mirror I am putting before you. I don't want anybody to answer. I am giving this pause so that you should start thinking. We do not remember anybody who lives for himself, whether he is your relative or not. Selfish person is forgotten by his friends also. While he is leaving also he is forgotten. There was one volunteer maybe of that Vivekananda Institute of Human Excellence. He was doing some work, going here and there. He has put on a very beautiful t-shirt with Swami Vivekananda's quotation. On his back the quotation reads, "They alone live who live for others. Rest are more dead than alive. I am giving you this mirror to judge, evaluate, consider, know your own personality, your own impact. This is a very beautiful banner here and here, both sides. Name of the sponsors. You just see the banner. It's so beautiful. You want to have impact on the society. That's why this workshop is named as Impact. You want to impact. You want to do the impact. I am asking you about the impact after 2 generations, 3 generations. After 4 generations, Swami Vivekananda is standing here. That kind of an impact. Not only impacting the generation that is living with you, but impacting the future, impacting the tomorrow. How? Very beautiful. The other organizer tell you the way how to impact the society by doing your duty towards the society. My duty towards the society, if you are aware of that, not what we get but what we give. You are not judged by what you get, you are judged by what you give. And that's why Vivekananda is known today, because he gave himself. That's why the speaker gave example of APJ Abdul Kalam. That's why Venugopalji talked about Gandhiji. Why? Because these are the people who are givers, contributors. This is the question I want to leave with you. Who am I? When you look at the mirror tomorrow, or when you go back home and you look at the mirror, don't just look at your hairs and don't just look at your face. Look at those eyes which are looking at you from the mirror. Those eyes will ask you this question: who are you? Who am I? What is the purpose of my life? What have I come? What have I given to the society? That is excellence. Excelling yourself. Human excellence is that. That is what you have to do. That is the laksha. That is the target. And the time that is given to you, 24 hours every day, we have to use it for achieving that laksha. Then you will become Vashishta. Then you will be something special. The whole banner tells you personality development. And I won't leave out Bhadradri. That is also very beautiful. Then you will do Bhadra of the society. Then you will do Mangala of the society. This is life. This is the mirror of life. Whenever you look at your mirror, ask yourself. I will just tell you one story of a freedom fighter I know. None of you might have written his name, because he is not the well-known freedom fighter. He is a well-known freedom fighter, but not that well-known like Bhagat Singh. Bhagat Singh, Chandrasekhar Azad, this must have occurred in everybody's pages. But I am going to tell you about one freedom fighter from Punjab. His name is Madan Lal Dhingra. Why I am reminded of Madan Lal Dhingra today is, whenever I sit with youth like you, I am reminded of Madan Lal Dhingra. Like many of you may be dreaming, the first chance that I get, I will go out of this country. The first chance I get, I will get my passport, my visa, and then if possible the green card, and be the citizen of some other country. Many of you might be dreaming that. That's why I am reminded of Madan Lal Dhingra. Madan Lal Dhingra was a youth like you. He went to London. At that time, London was the prime. He was sent by his father to London. His father was a millionaire at that time. Spent so much of money to send Madan Lal Dhingra to London to study, do his major, masters in political science. He took admission in London University. He was studying there. And like many of us, he was using his time to enjoy life. At that time, running here and there, dancing, singing. At that time, no MP3 to put into ears. So he would have that gramophone, you must have seen, that big disc with that speaker attached. He will take that out on the roads with all his gang of young people. Many English young ladies were fond of Madan Lal Dhingra because he was very handsome. Beautiful curly golden hairs, beautiful eyes, and body built up like any wrestler. He was a wrestler. He was a very good wrestler in Punjab. So his body was very good, very handsome. So many of the English ladies were his fan. So he will go all around in London, putting that gramophone disc on that and dancing with the girls. That was his ideas of enjoying life. One day, when Madan Lal Dhingra was dancing, unknowingly, he has put out his dancing gramophone and all his DJ of that time. That disc jockey was there outside the great building called Bharat Bhavan, India House in London, which was the house of revolutionaries. Swatantraveer Vinayak Damodar Savarkar was there. Varadarajan was there. Shamji Krishna Verma was there. Raj Bihari Bose was there. They were conducting a meeting of revolutionaries, Krantikaris. They were discussing how to free Bharat Mata. And from downside this voice of this song came up. Savarkar was angry for the disturbance. He asked Varadarajan to go and see who is disturbing. He made a comment. These Britishers, they are looting my Bharat Mata and here they are enjoying like this. Varadarajan went to the balcony, looked down at the youth group, came back, and his head was hanging in shame. He could not say anything. Savarkar asked him, what happened? Why are you hanging your head in shame? He said, you are talking about the Britishers, but the group downside is not Britishers. The leader of the group, the hero of the group is a Bharatiya. He is a Bharatiya young man, and he is the leader of the group, and they are dancing around him. Savarkar was angry. He went down, and just put the needle out of the disc. The music stopped. Dancing stopped. And Madan Lal Dhingra was angry. And he scolded, who is it? Kaun hai? And every one of his friend was terrified. Because Madan Lal Dhingra's temper was well known. I told you he was a wrestler. He had a body of wrestler. During one session in his classroom, one British professor, one English professor scolded him, calling him a dog, you Indian, you native dog, you Indian, you black, something like that. Madan Lal was so angry, he jumped, pounced on the professor, put him down, and just put a punch in his nose. There was blood everywhere. And then Madan Lal Dhingra said to his professor, now you are not white, I am not black, both of us are red with your own blood. Madan Lal was like that. So when Savarkar removed the needle, his friends thought, now this Savarkar, who was not a wrestler, who was a very simple man, they thought today Madan Lal is going to break his nose also. But Savarkar's eyes were burning, and he looked into Madan Lal Dhingra's eyes and asked this question, what is the purpose of your life? Why your mother has given birth to you? Your Bharat Mata is enslaved and you are enjoying yourself. Is this the purpose of your life? Madan Lal could not answer. He went back. After 3 days, Madan Lal comes back to Savarkar and tells him, I want to join the revolutionary organization. I want to work for Bharat Mata. Savarkar asked him why. Madan Lal said, I could not sleep for 3 days and 3 nights. Every moment your eyes were asking me, what is the purpose of my life? And now I have to come to this conclusion. My life is for Bharat Mata. I will work for Bharat Mata. Your career, whatever you do in your life will be contributory if it is for the nation. You will all become Madan Lal Dhingra, who sacrificed himself. 17th August 1911, on that day he was hanged in London for killing Curzon Wiley. Madan Lal Dhingra, a simple youth like you, his life was turned with this question: who am I? What is the purpose of my life? All those great people you have written in your questionnaire, or those who put here and put garland to them, only difference between you and them is they ask this question to themselves. Subhash was just 13-year-old and he wrote to his mother from a boarding school, "Ma, you have given birth to me. My father wants me to become an officer of Indian Civil Services. My Bharat Mata is enslaved by the Britishers. My father wants me to become slave of the Britishers and make my mother Bharat more slave. You have given birth me. Tell me, what is the purpose of my life?" History does not know what is the reply mother gave. But the history knows this beautiful letter written by 13-year-old Subhash to his mother, asking his mother, what is the purpose of my life? That question changed Subhash. Today we know him by the name Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. I am giving you this question, this mirror, life-changing mirror. The question that changed my life. The question that has changed life of thousands of people. APJ Abdul Kalam failed in the Indian Air Force interview. Sitting on the bank of Ganga, he asked himself this question: who am I? What is the purpose of my life? That changed his life. Every great person all over the world, the life-changing question is this: who am I? What is the purpose of my life? First you decide a purpose, and then you will have the whole sky is the limit. You can do whatever you want to do, because you don't want to possess, you don't want to get, you want to give. Once you want to give, then the whole world is yours. With these words I want to end. Let us have purpose of our life. Let us be contributors, not takers, but givers, and that will change our life. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mukul Kanitkar ji. It was a wonderful session. Let's give a round of applause to Mukul sir. And he had not used a single Telugu word. That is the only point here. But otherwise, it was superb session. Am I right? And the language he used is universal language English. No Telugu word, but it beautiful. And of course, 99% of the students understood. But there was a difficulty with only 1%, no problem. And you have really made all the students inspiring that who am I? Definitely they have got to know that what are they, definitely they'll succeed in their life. Thank you very much for your beautiful session, sir. Now I request our son, which is Sanket, and also Assistant Chairman Foundation and Suman to come forward and give a token of love and appreciation.
భగత్ సింగ్ ను చూపించాడు, సుభాష్ చంద్రబోస్ను చూపించాడు, దేశభక్తులందరినీ ఈ వేదిక మీదకి తీసుకొచ్చాడు మన మిత్రుడు. సార్ ప్లీజ్. రైట్, దేశభక్తి గురించి మాట్లాడుతుంటే సీతారాంబాబు గారి క్లాస్మేట్ వీరి క్లాస్మేట్ సీతారాంబాబు గారు. క్లాస్మేటే క్లాస్మేట్ అన్నాను, ఇంకా వేరే మీనింగ్ తీసుకోవద్దు మీరు.
Because of Sitaram Babu garu, Mr. Mukul sir is here.
వారు లా చదువుతున్నప్పుడు వాళ్ళ ఫ్రెండే. సో ఎక్స్ట్రాడినరీ, బడియా, బహుత్ బడియా. నమస్కార్.